Hey everybody, Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And it is a great day because one, Arrow. So we have the Q&A for Arrow. Also, Back to the Future Day today.
Is it?
Yes.
Today?
It is. That's today.
Huh.
So
wait a minute. We don't have any of that shit.
Well, there's some stuff, right? Didn't they make some self-lacing tennis shoes?
We don't have self-lacing tennis shoes.
Isn't there some kind of like crazy hoverboardy?
It's a small helicopters. Technology's been around for a very long time.
Is there? Tony Hawk was riding a hoverboard.
No, it wasn't. That was fake.
There's DeLoreans.
That's been around for a long time, too.
Well, yeah, but they have them in the future, which is now.
They don't go to the future.
It is the future.
Today's episode is brought to you by Club Chill.
All right, well, we did have some really good questions, too, regarding Arrow. So let's jump into a few of those.
You don't know if they're good. I did them.
I don't know that. Right? No Name 1462. I think
What's his name?
No Name. I think Constantine will cleanse both Thea and Sara from the pit's side effects when he shows up. Also, close the pit so the permanent deaths return.
I agree with that, kind of, because right now it's like Dragon Ball Z. Death has no meaning.
There's no stakes.
They're in the fridge. If you can just dig somebody up, put them in the pit. All right, well.
So anyone can.
Why the hell is Oliver so pissed off 6 months from now when somebody's in there? So it has to be closed off. There has to be no.
That would be a good reason for why he comes in. Then I like that.
Yeah.
So that way it stops everyone from digging it.
Will Constantine help cleanse the side effects of the pit? That makes sense. I mean, he's got a lot of mystical stuff going on. I don't know what manner in which he'll show up, but I'm interested. I personally haven't seen the show.
I mean, he could show up on like a Damien Dark type of territory rather than the Lazarus pit.
Oh, maybe we have a question later about that.
Maybe.
Maybe
I'm
just ruined it.
I haven't read anything yet. Tokyo Ghoul, G. We've had this guy the other day, I think, actually.
I think so.
Welcome back again. What if Damien Dark is Felicity's father? That's why he was so pissed at Anarchy for kidnapping a woman's daughter.
We've had a couple clues about her father. He is blonde.
He's not a hacker.
He would be pretty, I don't know.
Can you imagine him being with her mother? Because we met her mother. I mean, her mother was kind of cool.
Maybe he just got drunk one night.
She's a little eccentric.
Hired an escort or something. I don't know. Yeah, she's a little eccentric. It's hard to see those two paired up. But, I mean, weird things have happened in this show. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It would be a big coincidence, I think.
You think so?
But, didn't he say... Yeah, they are right in the sense that a little small piece of evidence is that he was kind of upset with Anarchy stealing a girl.
Maybe he doesn't know who his daughter is, but he knows his daughter is in Star City, if that's the case.
I mean,
like,
I don't know. How do you feel about that development if that happened?
I don't really want that to be the case.
I feel like it's a little corny.
No, well, I mean, no, he couldn't have thought that was his daughter because he would have known the mother.
Yeah.
And the mother was the person running for mayor.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, he wouldn't have thought that was his daughter. But still, just the fact of it being a daughter, I don't know. I hope it's someone else. I want to see something else. I'd like to see someone who's more technologically savvy.
Yeah.
Techno-savvy?
So she inherited her hacker skills. You can't even give her, like, props. She's like, no, you got that from your father, a man.
Yeah.
No, she's a strong female character that you love, and she earned what she got. She wasn't given to him by her daddy. If anything, she should be like a slobbering fool.
I'm not saying that, like, she earned it from her father, but maybe, like, her father was in her life for a little bit and kind of, like, put that seed there, and then she just grew from that.
I don't know. I like the backstory we have. We already have a backstory of her, like, with a ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, I guess that's
like
true.
In college, when she was all emo.
And he was like a hacker or something.
And he was a hacker, and then he came back and hacked again, and then they had a hack off, and they hacked each other off.
Is that what they call it these days?
Yeah, she won.
You can hack me off. Ryan with Tallison.
What? What's next?
Ryan with Tallison. Thea wouldn't have beaten Oliver. Oliver was holding back, proving a point to both her and the team. He never would have let Thea hurt him. Oliver covered the whole thing in his speech last week where he said the arrow died and he's taking up the mantle and calling himself the Green Arrow in his honor.
Okay, he's the one, 2 different points. The first point being that he didn't, we were like, why is Thea beating up on Oliver? So he's saying that he was just testing him, trying to prove the point that she's going crazy.
Yeah.
I could see it. The choreography, I don't feel really communicated that very well.
What more would you want? He dodged a whole bunch of stuff, and then she just eventually just jumped on him.
I mean, she, like, kicked him a bunch of times.
I don't think so, right? Didn't she just, like, jump onto him, and he fell to the ground, and she was like, ah!
I'm pretty sure she did, like, a roundhouse kick to his face, and he fell onto something.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't
But
think-
you could have been a little smarter in communicating that, I think. Like, I don't know, like, off the top of my head, like, incorporating somehow in the choreography, he, like, slips, like, some kind of, like, wire around her, you know? And then it gets to the point where, like, he does some kind of feint. She, like, acts like she's going to kill him or something, and it stops, you know? That way he's completely in control, but he's still showing that, hey, look what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? That would have been kind of cool. Shit, I made that up on the spot.
That sounds really advanced.
Very. He's
They had
fucking Green Arrow
a lot
now.
of money.
Huh?
A lot of money.
Money? Get a
Yeah.
rope.
You gotta buy a wire.
Get a rope. Get a girl on it. Sounds like a good time.
All right, and then
I'm so sorry. What was the second point?
Ryan also said Oliver covered the whole thing in his speech last week where he said Arrow died and that he's taking up the mantle calling himself the Green Arrow.
Yeah, I kind of had that thing where I was like, why does everybody just accept this guy like as the savior of the city? But so he's saying that it's because
He's saying that the Arrow died and he's taking up the mantle, calling himself the Green Arrow.
in his honor. Okay.
I don't know, it just seems
I think there's a
too
question. I
convenient.
think there's a question later that addresses this. So let's go ahead and move on. And go to
Alrighty.
the next one.
We have Ryan. Wait a minute, I thought we just had Ryan. Well, we have Ryan DeLeon.
Ooh.
So 2 Ryans today.
That's-
the double Ryan.
It's a very common name, Aaron.
Do you guys think that Constantine will play a part in the resurrecting of Sara?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you think he could help take down Damien Dark with his magic?
That's what I like. I like the last part. Now, of course, he's probably going to be there for Sara for something, or the Lazarus Pit, or something, right?
It's gotta be something magic-y, right?
I have to assume
See,
it had to be the Lazarus
My
Pit.
issue is I don't really know what Constantine does.
Now he's like,
Is he like Castiel?
no, he's not an angel.
Well, damn.
He's
Wasn't Keanu Reeves an angel?
He's more like supernatural, like Sam and Dean. I
I
think.
swear, in the trailer for Constantine with Keanu Reeves, he had some wings.
No, that was the other kid. Shia LaBeouf had wings.
Shia LaBeouf was in that?
Yeah,
Like, I need to watch that movie.
I have an amazing memory apparently.
I
I completely remember Shia LaBeouf like.
Like, and then with wings just being like, just do it!
No, it's like one of like the first times they ever had like an after credit scene. Like if you wait after the credits and fucking Shia LaBeouf's like at a cemetery and gets fucking wings and flies away.
Was he in the show before, or he just showed up then?
No, he was in it.
Okay. He just
It
shows
had
up
some
at the end.
context.
Just do it! He
Anyway.
just flies away.
Anyway, but if you guys want to put down in the comments below, without any major spoilers, mind you, exactly what Constantine's about. I think he's more of like a demon, hunter, human, can do magic.
So he has powers or no powers?
I don't know. I think that he doesn't necessarily have powers. He can do like spells.
Is he
and
like
shit.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah, maybe like that. Even, but just not as awesome.
Ula Escobar.
Yeah. Allah Akbar.
No.
Allah Akbar.
Oh, no.
So.
All right. Well, our next question is by Muhammad Ishmael.
I'm so sorry. Are you really what? Fucking club chill for all of your racist needs.
All right, Muhammad
I'm
Ishmael.
so sorry, Muhammad. I'm sure that dude's laughing.
Hi, Muhammad Ishmael. We have a question from him. It is, I think the effect on Sara is going to be far worse than Thea's because the White Canary in the comics is actually a villain.
Okay.
But maybe Constantine could cleanse Thea and Sara later in the season.
I think that's an excellent, well thought out question.
I think we had that before, too.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, I think it's very original. I think he's a good man. Okay, is it going to be worse than Thea's? Well, she's been dead a lot longer.
Mhm.
I have to assume that's going to mean
well,
something.
Thea was only dead for like a day,
Yeah.
if that,
Yeah.
right?
However long it took to get to...
Whereas like
the
Sarah's
island.
been dead for like a year, right?
Yeah.
Like she already looks withered.
And I believe in... I don't think I put
I mean,
it
she
in...
looks pretty
I think
good, but-
one... Yeah. I think one of the comments, I don't know if they got into the show this week, but saying that like part of the rule of like in the comics is that the Lazarus Pit only works after a year.
What?
Yeah, like you'd only like.
It's like you can't use it.
You can't do it like in 366 days. They've been dead.
Oh, so it has to be within a year.
It has a limit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes more sense.
and
I was
also
like,
it can't like heal you from like mortal wounds or something.
so that's why they couldn't bring like Little Merlin J.
Tommy
J.
Yeah, Tommy J.
No, Tommy J. But
Yeah,
that's why they
Tommy.
couldn't bring like him back or anything.
No.
Okay.
She is a villain in the comics, White Canary, but I think that they're just kind of using the name.
Liam Cook, hello again. Question is, do you think that Anarchy is the one who kills someone in 6 months that Oliver said he will kill? By the way, the British guy is Mr. Terrific. He has these things called T-spheres.
Yeah, so Mr. Terrific is a comic book character that's
Like a
actually
superhero?
a superhero.
Oh.
He's kind of
Felicity just meets all kinds of superheroes, doesn't she?
Yeah, I guess so. From what I understand, he's kind of like the Mimic from Heroes, that black chick that was with Micah.
Okay.
Like anything he sees, he can kind of do.
Oh, okay. So T-spheres lets him mimic people?
I don't know. I mean, he's obviously a really smart guy, so I have to assume that his superpowers are going to come from his intelligence. From what I understand, yeah, he's like a mimic.
See, this is making me feel that Felicity's dad is going to be a super-powered person, like Damien Dark or something.
Because she just attracts all these people.
Fucking Oliver.
Yeah.
You got Ray
Palmer.
Ray Palmer.
Barry.
Barry.
Yeah.
This Mr. Terrific guy.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
I don't think
Slade was there. And like his Slade's daughter, whatever, bought the freaking place, right? Queen Consolidated. Wasn't it his daughter?
That was Slade's. I thought she was just working for him.
I don't know. I thought it was a relation.
No, it's not his daughter. He only loves Shadow.
Summer Glau.
I think she was just part of the Mirakuru League of Shadows. Or there's the League of Shadows. What was she part of Slade's thing or?
She was with Slade.
Ra's al Ghul.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, she was part of Slade. Like,
Oh yeah, you're right.
I thought it was
okay.
Is it a daughter?
No way.
You said I was right.
I don't think it was a daughter.
Oh.
You're so wrong.
If it was the daughter, let us know. For some reason, I want to say it's a daughter, but he couldn't just had a daughter.
No, he was a virgin.
I don't know.
But if you're wrong, Aaron gets a big old slap in the face.
All right, so I'm sure they'll tell us if I'm wrong.
I'm sure they will.
All right, let's move on to Kenneth Ortiz. Or Ortiz.
Ortiz.
If they are taking Sara to the Lazarus pit and reviving her after a whole year, why not take whoever is in the grave in 6 months? I mean, Oliver basically made Merlin the new Ra's al Ghul. You would think he would just say, hey, Malcolm, I need to revive a buddy of mine. I mean, thanks, you are Ra's because of me.
Yeah, we did. We kind of went over that a little bit before, but I mean, yeah, like, death has no meaning as long as this Lazarus pit still is in play.
I mean, if Constantine does come to close the pit,
that would be cool.
Or maybe some kind of, like, gap happens between... Maybe they do the Sara thing, and maybe it causes a gap between Ra's al Ghul.
I mean, Malcolm Merlin was not wanting to put
Thea in it.
Yeah. So he'd probably be cool with closing it. Oliver, after seeing what it's done, would probably be cool with closing it. We're just going to happen to get Sara back.
And then it closes.
Just in time for Legends of Tomorrow.
Yay.
I'm okay with that. Just don't kill her again, and then I have to watch that fucking girl die again.
Yeah.
This would be like the third, fourth time we've seen her die.
Yeah.
No more. You get one more chance. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like everyone keeps dying, they just keep coming back.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Armando Valdez Jr.
Armando.
How do you guys think Thea will react to Sara being back since she's the one who killed her?
Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
I mean, yeah, that was... I think they forgot all about that, too. Well, technically, it was Malcolm.
I mean, Laurel's gotten over it, and she was holding a big grudge for a while.
Yes.
But yeah, it was Malcolm kind of, brainwashed her or whatever.
But if Malcolm is instrumental in helping her bring her back, does that cancel out the murder? Probably not. You lost like a year of your life. Is she in hell?
I mean...
You just die? Is there an afterlife in this? Is there an afterlife in DC?
I don't know. Does she, go to heaven or hell or whatever they do, and then, she just back into it?
Yeah, it depends what denomination of Christian you are. Some Christians believe that you stay in the grave until Judgment Day. So, you die, and then it's like you die, and then as you die, it's Judgment Day. So you just stay in the grave. Some say that you go to heaven, and you wait until Judgment Day, and then you get to go back to heaven if you're good. So
then she would have been, close her eyes, and instead of waiting all the way to Judgment Day, she just opens up because she's alive again.
And it's there. So I don't know if DC has a afterlife or anything. I know they have a death
stroke.
Stroke. I know Marvel has a death.
Yeah, I know Marvel has.
But I don't know about DC and angels or anything like that. So I don't know. But she's coming back. Will she have a grudge against Thea? I feel like her being. I feel it's probably way more against Malcolm because if anything, Sarah's gonna understand, the responsibility of assassination, right? Her being an assassin. Yeah. She's gonna understand that. Look, you didn't have a choice. That's not your fault. Now you're dead, and then she can whip out her fucking staff, and Malcolm's gonna whip out his, and they're a sword fight.
He has a staff.
Next question.
The FL69.
The FL69. And then in parentheses, FL69.
Yeah. The FL69, parentheses, the FL69 in parentheses. Anyway, I think Deathstroke will kill Felicity, the person in the grave. Remember the episode of Season 3 he was in? He talks about her at the end.
Yeah, he does. It would be cool to see Manio Blambigia back as Deathstroke.
Manio Benet?
Yep, that's probably exactly what it says.
I'm going to say I hate this idea.
Well, of course you would.
I want Deathstroke to kill Lance. I want Malcolm to kill Lance.
Malcolm kill Lance.
I don't know.
Why?
Because Lance is mad that it...
You just want Lance dead.
I don't like him that much anymore.
I don't really want him to die. I feel like something's... I don't know. Do we know why he's doing this exactly? Is it just to protect Laurel?
I don't think he's even trying to protect Laurel.
What do you mean?
I mean, he doesn't seem to care for her that much.
You know, of course he does.
He didn't last season at all. And in this season, he seems fairly
No,
neutral.
he did. He was just pissed that you lied about my other daughter's death.
Well, she's going to bring him back and say sorry, Dad.
He doesn't know that?
Well, he should.
How?
They should talk.
That's impossible.
It's what families should do.
What family are you from?
Well, we don't talk anyway in my family, but we should.
I don't think he should be killed, but I am very uncomfortable with him seemingly putting Laurel's life over the death of everybody on that train, wherever the train was going to hit, all those cops that died, all that shit just to protect Laurel. She's a fucking superhero. She can protect her
Yeah, she has a crew.
Yeah.
And she got a crew together.
It's like them trying to protect Daisy Johnson, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, shit.
Would it be poetic that she gets back her sister, but then her dad dies?
It's like one of those dark poems you say, like, when everybody's clicking their fingers and shit and lighting candles and...
What the fuck are you watching?
I don't. It's like a thing you go to. Poetry readings, like shit.
Oh,
shit doesn't even rhyme.
I don't know. I could just. It'd be terrible for Laurel, like all the stuff she's gone through. I guess where like she gets her sister back, then her dad dies, and then her sister goes crazy and becomes a bad guy.
Don't get me wrong. I think Lance is most likely to end up in that grave,
or Diggle.
But no, it's more likely Lance.
Diggle.
It could be Diggle, but it's more likely Lance.
Lance kills
but
Diggle.
I don't want him to be in
What
there.
if Lance kills Diggle?
No,
and then he has to kill Lance.
No, it's none of this is what happened. Lance is more likely to be in there. You fucking just my train of thought is gone. I'm saying you want it to be Lance so bad, so it won't be Felicity.
Yeah, I don't want. I'd rather be Diggle or Roy.
You would kill anybody to save Felicity.
Yes, Oliver.
You would not be a good.
It's Oliver in that grave.
He's standing there.
Wait, he already killed the arrow.
It's Earth 2, Oliver.
Oh, it's Bray Palmer. They finally have his. We're gonna get him back.
That would be such a cop out.
Wouldn't it be something?
Yeah. What's the next question?
Alrighty. Neko Vera Q&A. What do you think Felicity and Diggle's code names should be?
Oh, well, we had.
Well, she brought up they should get code names, and I figured it'd be fun to hear your guys' ideas. Unless you guys want to stop at Ferocity and Dig Trio. Which we did say those. Yeah,
pretty good
funny.
names. And you can't say wife.
Can't say wife? I like that name too. Honey?
Nope.
Damn.
Okay, Diggle is Gravedigger.
Gravedigger?
Gravedigger. Gravedigger!
He does just shoot everybody.
Yeah!
He's like,
you want a grave? Start digging.
dig it.
Okay, so Gravedigger and then
Gravedigger
Felicity.
wouldn't be too bad.
Felicity, you do Felicity. I'll do Grave. I got Diggle.
Man, I'm trying to think of something like her power's computers and hacking and whatnot.
Power.
What?
Skill.
Okay.
Power's given.
And Diggle's power is shooting people. And wearing a bicycle helmet.
He trained in the military. Are you against the troops?
Huh?
Are you against the troops?
Against what troops?
The
troops?
The troops. He trained in the military. Or you just
what military?
They have power.
He's not even from.
He was in the army, motherfucker.
He's from a city that's not real, so he's from an army that's not real.
Yeah, he was in the army.
What army?
The army.
He was in the unit with Amanda Waller.
No, that was Argus. That was after he was in the army.
Be a good name for
Felicity. I know, something to do with compute, like uplink, like
Linky.
Like down below.
I mean, I don't know that has anything to do with computers, but
like download. But it's about blowing.
Why is she blowing anything?
You know, like when you have like a SNES and you put it back in there.
Alright guys, that's all of it for now. Make sure you guys watch tonight's episode of Arrow.
Yeah.
Sure it's going to be good with getting in the whole Lazarus Pit stuff going on.
Is that where we're going to next, I think? I don't know.
I mean, the last thing was them digging up Sara, so I hope so.
No spoilers. We don't watch promos.
So we haven't seen any promos, so we're excited to see what's going to be happening with that. Make sure when it comes out, you guys are checking out our reaction to leave all of your questions, theories, thoughts, and everything else down in the comments, except for the spoilers. Leave those out. Don't be ruining everything. Was there anything else we wanted to talk about for? No, we're good? Alright, so make sure that you subscribe, like, and until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we'll see you guys later.